Not all golf is created the same. If you are given the opportunity to introduce somebody to the game of golf, you can see right here, there's a lot of different ways to play this game. There's a lot of different ways that you can interact with people to play this game. If you're fortunate enough to be involved in somebody's very first time playing golf, my big ask of you is that you tailor the round of golf to them. And I don't mean go out of your way and change how you play the game of golf. What I mean is, if somebody's going to go out and play golf for the first time, we all have been there where you're just like, I don't really know what to expect. I don't know what I don't know. I don't know all the rules. I don't know all this stuff. So, however long you've been playing the game of golf, I've been playing for over 25 years. I can still remember my first time out and all the questions that I had, the curiosities that I had. And it's just a sacred moment to be gifted that, to be part of somebody's very first time playing golf. So, here's some stuff that I would encourage you to do if you are put in that position where you get to be somebody's first, second, third time playing golf. First, this is where the name of this community, How You Golf, was born. How You Golf is different from how the next person and the next person and the next person golfs. So, what I mean by that is somebody might want to be just totally nature driven, right? They're the person that's just like, I just love going out on hikes. I love being out and seeing the sun and having the wind blow across my skin. That's great. Then you want to have a round of golf somewhere, ideally, that has a little bit more nature for them instead of like, hey, we're going to go into the middle of the city at this municipal golf course. Maybe find somewhere for them that's a friendly place, but it's just the nature is beauty. So they can go no matter how bad it is, they can always just take a breath, look around and be like, look at where we are right now. Right. But then you also have somebody else who is a party animal. They're just like, I'm just here to rage. I hear you can drink on the course and drive golf carts around. Let's go. Maybe they're the person that you say, hey, look, if you hit a good shot or you have a good hole, a good score, and a first time golfer, they're probably not going to make birdie. But you could say, hey, look, if you make a double bogey or if you make a bogey on a hole, you get birdie juice. We'll get it. We'll take a drink. We'll have a shot, something like that, right? To where it's fun, it's competitive. You guys can crack a drink, do whatever their style of fun is. That's how they golf. Then you have people who are just competitive. How can you be competitive if it's your first time golfing? You ask. I'm glad you asked. Here's how you could do it. It's not about, hey, go out and shoot this really low score and that's what our bet is going to be on. You can place little tiny bets on every single shot. For example, I hit at this event yesterday and I'm the entertainer, right? I'm out there, I'm hitting long drives, I'm doing trick shots, and I'm raising money for this organization. It was a youth sports fundraiser. And one of the oldest guys in the field, he's in this group, and his group, the banter and everything is just super good. They're fun, they're playful, they're talking trash to me. It's awesome. And the old guy, he steps up and he's going to be the first one to hit. Now, it's the old guy who's probably like, I don't know, late 60s. And then he's playing with some guys that are like late 20s and maybe 30 years old. So when this guy steps up there, they've been talking trash, talking about how I'm going to hit the ball into the woods and I'm going to miss and all this stuff. So when he gets up, he's the first one to tee it up. And I pause him. I say, hey, real quick, before you hit, can you do any push ups? And he's like, yeah, I can do push ups. I said, can you do 10 push ups? He said, yeah. I go, all right, I bet you I'll outdrive you with my putter. You hit your driver, I'll hit putter off the deck, and loser has to do 10 push ups. And he's like, all right, you're on. And you could just see the competitive juices. Now, this guy, he wasn't a beginner golfer. He's been playing the game for years. But the whole point of this is you can make little fun bets like that. You can make any golf shot a fun little bet like that. Like, hey, if you hit this on the green, then I'll have to do 10 push-ups. Or if I hit this on the green, you got to do 10 push-ups, whatever. Closest to the pin. Doesn't matter. If somebody can't hit their driver, it's their first time golfing, and you go, hey, look, if you hit this driver and the ball goes in the air, then I'll do 5 push-ups. You know, there's different, or $2 for you, whatever it is, whatever the wager is. If you have a competitive person, there's ways to do that. There's ways to build that into the game. So if you have the opportunity to introduce somebody to the game of golf, even if they're, fun, playful guy, you'll see some of these clips that I have playing here. Some of these clips are people that are just pranking their friends. Make it fun. Just whatever fun looks like for that person. It's as simple as asking them. And if you don't know them, you should ask. If you do know them, you could still get a feel for, who they are. but you should still ask, hey, what's more fun to you? Do you want to have some competition out here and we'll play some bets and it'll be fun and we'll make sure the bet is even for us? Do you want to just party and rage? Do you want to really enjoy the scenery and the nature? Are you eager? Like you're somebody that's like locked into the details of this new game, this new sport. What is it for you that would make this the most exciting round of golf? If you just start the day with that, you literally just start with sort of a temperature check with them. Hey, what would make today fun for you? You don't have to tell them what it would be. You can offer ideas like we just did, right? Do you want to party out here? Do you want to enjoy nature? Whatever. But just ask them, what would make today a win for you? It's your first time out. What would be just totally awesome if you walked away today, at the end of the day, feeling like, man, this was the most fun that I've had in a long time? What would it take to do that? So if you're ever given that opportunity where you're going to be in somebody's group, even more close knit, sharing a golf cart with somebody for their first round or their second or third round of golf, just ask that question before you guys start. That's my big ask. It'll change the game for them forever because most people, if you're like me, nobody ever asked me that question. And if somebody asked me early on, I would have probably had a deeper love for the game and a better understanding of what I want to do with the game of golf. And I hope that we're able to gift that to other people. So that's our sermon for today. How you golf, not how I golf, how you golf. Find it, live it, love it.